This is just a YouTube video. Basically, in this video, I'm going to keep repeating this is just a YouTube video. And because I'm explaining myself and my actions in the same video, there is some meta commentary inside it, but let's not lose focus. This is just a YouTube video. So, what's the point? Am I trying to pull off what Mr. Beast used to pull off, like saying, repeating the same word 100,000 times to get subscribers and likes? No, actually, I wish I was that cool, but no. This is just a YouTube video. Or am I doing what Andy Kaufman used to do? That famous scene in Man on the Moon movie where Jim Carrey never performs being a performer on stage, and then when you least expect it, he suddenly performs and makes everyone laugh. No, I wish I was that talented. No, this is just a YouTube video. Or you might think that this is a prayer video where when we pray to our gods, we usually have this mantra and chant where we keep repeating the same thing again and again in order to reach our gods. No, I'm not trying to reach the YouTube god. This is just a YouTube video. Now, at this point, you as a viewer might feel bored, disappointed, and even cheated for clicking on this video. I'm just sorry for that. But before you leave, the one thing I want you to remember is this is just a YouTube video. But if you're thinking to yourself, why? There is no why. Just become mindful of yourself and look at the device in which you're watching this video and look at the title. It says this is just a YouTube video. That's what the thumbnail and the title say. So basically, what I'm saying is, I'm saying mindfulness. So most of the meditators who are watching this video would have figured that out by now. Basically, I'm doing a meditation, and the line I'm meditating on is this is just a YouTube video. So no matter what emotions or thoughts I get, no matter what emotions or thoughts you get, I'm going to overcome them all by taking a deep breath and focusing with all my willpower on saying the words, this is just a YouTube video. Why? Why? Because this is what every religion in the world is teaching you in the name of prayers. So the God's name, the religion's name, and the labels keep changing, but the core value inside every religion is teaching you to say, this is just a YouTube video. And the longer and longer you repeat, the harder and harder it gets. Just like a marathon. Only we are training our minds instead of our heart, lungs, and legs. So say it with me one more time. This is just a YouTube video. But even in running, when you run for a very long time, then you are doing a meditation because you are experiencing the emotions like tiredness, pain, boredom. And despite all those negative emotions, you keep on taking the action of taking the next step. Just like how I'm doing, this is just a YouTube video. But running is just half a meditation because the longer you run, the stronger these emotions like tiredness, pain, and boredom are going to get, and the stronger is going to be the battle. But you're never experiencing the full range of emotions because when you sit still and meditate, an idle mind is a devil's workshop, and you're going to battle the entire range of human emotions. This is just a YouTube video. And the longer you sit in meditation, the stronger the voices in your head are going to get, especially the voices that are related to the things that you care about, like work, money, success, girlfriend, wife, or family. The voices in your mind are going to be like, what are you doing here sitting and repeating the same thing again and again? Who'll complete that project? Who'll complete that article? What is all this madness? To that, you say, this is just a YouTube video. For example, even now, as I'm recording this video, I have a lot of camera anxiety because there are thoughts in my mind that are like, what are people going to think of me? How is this video going to do? What is all this madness? Stop it. To that, you say, this is just a YouTube video. Just like Joker in the movie Batman. Why so serious? This is just a YouTube video. You see, Joker is actually a meditator who meditates on the line, why so serious? By repeatedly saying that line again and again and again, he converts every situation into a joke and drives himself crazy, which is actually the danger in meditation that nobody ever talks about. Instead, all you find on the internet is this is just a YouTube video. Bad joke, I know, but let's get back to Joker. Let's say your loved one is dead and you're sitting there and crying. And Joker comes to you and says, why so serious? Anyways, the person is dead. All your crying is not going to bring him back alive. So why so serious? I know that sounds harsh and brutal. Don't get angry with me. Just remember, this is just a YouTube video. Say it one more time. This is just a YouTube video. Are you still angry? Say it again. This is just a YouTube video. You see, not just anger, any emotion that we have as humans, like fear, pain, shame, sadness, anger, even horniness, the cue to everything is just taking a deep breath and saying, this is just a YouTube video. Which is why in the movie Nanban, Vijay keeps on chanting, all is well, all is well, all is well. Basically, this is just a YouTube video. But let's get serious and think critically. How long can we keep repeating these chants? Like, for example, can you walk up to a doctor who is desperately saving a patient's life, and at the most critical hour, you go to him and say, hey, why so serious? Or can you walk up to a cancer patient who's going to die in the next 10 days and keep repeating to him, all is well, all is well, all is well? Or can you walk up to a YouTuber who's desperately trying to pay his children's fees using YouTube's ad revenue and be like, hey, this is just a YouTube video? The answer to all three questions is yes. You must say, this is just a YouTube video. And the reason is, the more needy you feel for something, the harder it gets to attain it. Because the needier you are, the more stronger your emotions are. And the more stronger your emotions are, the weaker is your focus. This is just a YouTube video. So, a doctor does his best work when the patient he's working on is a stranger. Because if he's operating on his loved ones, then he's going to feel so needy that his hands are going to shake and he's going to do more mistakes than a first year medical student. Basically, he's going to be useless because of his strong emotions. This is just a YouTube video. Similarly, let's take the cancer patient and let's say we never tell him that he's going to die in the next 10 days. Instead, we look at the reports and say, everything looks good, you're good to go. Now, the next 10 days, the cancer patient is going to live a very happy life and a peaceful life. And on the 10th day, he's going to die, living his life to its maximum potential. But if we had told him that in next 10 days he's going to die, then he would have lived the worst 10 days of his entire life, because it would have been a nightmare due to his neediness to live. This is just a YouTube video. And the YouTuber, if he's stressed and suffering from bad mental health, then nobody's going to watch his videos. But if he's happy and enjoys good mental health, then everybody will stay on his video because they enjoy his vibe. This is just a YouTube video. So, moral of the story is, a doctor can successfully perform surgeries on his loved ones only if he can meditate past his overwhelming emotions and focus on his job. Similarly, a YouTuber can release successful videos even if he's going through stressful times in his life, only if he can meditate past that stress and focus on the vibe in his job. And lastly, a cancer patient can live a happy life, being fully aware that he's going to die, only when he can meditate past life's sadness and focus on life's happiness. So, like Lord Shiva, you need to practice focusing on your breath, even though a poisonous snake is hanging around your neck, ready to kill you at any moment. So, if you're needy for a girl, you're never going to get the girl. If you're needy for success, you're never going to get the success. And if you're needy to save a life, you'll never be able to save that life, because your neediness creates strong emotions which prevents you from focusing and getting the job done. So, Lord Shiva is not a god. He's a human who strongly meditated and conquered every neediness of his in life. So, keep meditating, subscribe, and like. I'll see you in the next video. This is just a YouTube video.